Wix is a powerful and intuitive website builder that offers all the tools and features that you need to create a thriving online store. And today I'm excited to share the exact steps from customizing your website to listing products and making your first sale with a premium Wix e-commerce website. The great part is by using AI, we can do all this within 20 minutes. Okay, so just quickly before we go ahead and launch into Wix, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already or if you're new to this channel, and that way you'll stay updated with actionable videos and tutorials designed to equip you with the skills, knowledge and tools to help your small business thrive online. And with that happy note out of the way, let's go ahead and create an e-commerce website using Wix. Okay, so to build a stunning online store using Wix and AI so you can start selling online, simply head over to your browser and type in wix.com or click on the link in the description below this video and that's going to take you here. Then simply navigate up to Get Started. And to create your free Wix account, simply add your details over on the left hand side or simply sign up with Google or Facebook. I'm going to quickly go ahead and add my details. And here, because I want to build an online store for myself, I'm going to click this option and then click on Continue. Here we have two options for creating our online store. We can create an online store with the help of AI, or we can choose not to use AI and then go through the process of choosing a template and then customizing that template. However, for the purpose of today's tutorial, we want to use AI to help us generate a stunning and unique online store. Then later on down the track, I'll show you how you can further customize this website. Simply click on Start Chat, and Wix's AI chat will ask you a few questions about your website and brand. So what do we want to call our website? For the purpose of this Wix tutorial, I want to create an online store that sells jewelry called Gauld and Garrett. Once you've added the name of your website, go ahead and click on Next. Then go ahead and add a brief description about your business. Then once you've added a brief description about your business, click on Next. Then for me, I need to add the items that we sell. Then once you've added the items that you sell, click on Next again. And essentially what we're doing is we're building our site profile. And this is going to allow AI to understand what our website and brand is all about so that they can generate a unique website based on our input. Now you also have these options down here. For example, if the question isn't relevant to you or you do not want to answer that question, you can always skip the question. You can always rephrase the question if you're not too sure what Wix is asking, and you can get help answering a question. For this question, I'm going to go ahead and click on Skip Question. Then here I want to add where my business is located, then Next again. If you have a specific business location, you can always add that instead of a generic location. I'm going to skip this question for now. However, the more answers that you give, the better. This is going to allow AI to understand exactly what your business and brand is all about and create a website personalized to you. Here I'm going to add my design preferences. So I want my website to be minimalistic and sleek. And just like that, we can head over to our personalized dashboard and start building our online store. Now, it's important to note that we can get started with Wix completely for free. However, if we want to start accepting payments before we launch our online store online, then we will need to upgrade to a premium plan. And I'll talk more about choosing the right premium plan for your online store at the end of this video. Now to start customizing our website, simply navigate up to Design Site. However, it's best to navigate through this process down here. We first want to set up our shipping and delivery. To do that, simply go ahead and click on Set Up Shipping. You can also navigate over to Shipping and Delivery under Settings. Here you can see my two default delivery and shipping options. Simply go ahead and click on Edit, and you can add the regions that you service or that you sell to. Then add your shipping type for that specific region. Do you provide free shipping, a flat rate, rate by weight, rate by price, or rate by product? For us, we're going to keep free shipping selected because I sell jewelry, and in my case, these are high ticket items and they're also small items, meaning shipping is affordable for our brand, so we include this in the price. And then you can add other options like delivery time, as well as local delivery and pickup. I'm going to leave this for now and click on Save. So take your time to set up your shipping and delivery. Okay, so let's navigate back over to Setup and then come down to Set Up Payment Methods. Confirm where your business is located, and you can do that up here. Then come down, and it only takes a few clicks to set up your payment methods. However, I recommend spending the time to connect as many payment options as possible to allow your customers to choose the right payment option that is suitable for them. We want to make the customer's journey as smooth as possible, and a great way to do that is by adding multiple payment options. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go ahead and connect PayPal, and you can see the fees of this payment method over here. All I need to do is add my PayPal ID, which is my PayPal email address, then come down and click on connect. And as you can see, PayPal is now connected. So again, take the time to connect PayPal, Stripe, and other payment methods that you want to use. Okay, so let's navigate back over to setup. As you can see, it's an incredibly straightforward process to set up your online store. Next, what we want to do is go ahead and start designing our online store. Simply click on Design Site or click on Design Site up here. Then here we have two options. We can allow Wix to create a website for us. This is based on the information that we added earlier, or we can choose from a pre-made template. For the purpose of today's tutorial, we're going to allow Wix to create a unique website for us. And as you can see, based on the site brief that we provided earlier, AI has gone ahead and generated this website. When you're happy with this site, simply come down and click on Continue with this site, and we can further customize this online store. Now we have a few options up here. Before we do that, we can regenerate the site, and we can also make it slightly different. Also, you can click on any of these options to make slight changes. If I click on Theme down here, as you can see, this is the current description of our theme. We can navigate down here and we can generate a new theme by adding in the correct prompt. And that's going to change our website slightly again. We can also come down to site description, and we can make changes to what our site is about, as well as our contact information down here. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and add my contact information. As you can see, I've quickly added my contact details. Then what we can do is add our social links. For example, our Facebook page and another one. This could be our Instagram account. And then we can add more if we like. At the moment, I'm just going to leave these two social profiles. Then we can click on Apply Changes. And AI is going to regenerate your site based on the input that you just added. So again, like I mentioned, we can make changes up here, or we can regenerate the site, or we can make it slightly different. I'm quite happy with this minimalist chic design, but I'm going to go ahead and regenerate the site. And as you can see, this is the website that has been generated. I like the look of this, so I'm going to use this AI generated website. Now don't worry too much about the design, the pages, the different features. We can add those shortly. Simply come down and click on Continue with this site. Then here you have the option to purchase a premium domain. If you currently do not have a domain for your website, you can go ahead and claim one, either this one, or you can change it, or you can connect a domain later on. I'm going to go ahead and click on Continue to Editor. And this is where we can start customizing our AI generated Wix website. If we navigate over to the left hand side, this is where you can add additional elements to your website pages. You can also add sections, you can add pages and customize your menu. You can also further customize your site design, add apps. These could be specific features that you want on your website. Then we have your business details, media, and CMS. Okay, so let's click here. If you want to edit each of the sections on your website pages, simply navigate up to Quick Edit. And that's going to allow you to customize that entire section over on the right hand side. Simply add the correct content. You can change the section background, the column background, as well as change the title, the paragraph below the title, as well as the paragraph itself. And then we have these other options. We can change this image, as well as this background down here. Now, if we click on this paragraph here, we can quickly make changes. Now we can also use AI to help us generate content for our website. For example, if we double click over here and then click on this text, what we can do is either simply edit the text, or we can create AI text. And this is the AI text generator that you can use with each of the text sections on your website pages. For example, I'm going to close this because I'm actually happy with this text down here. And then I'm going to navigate down the page and then click on this text here and click on Create AI Text. Let's use AI to generate content for this section. What is your business type? Then make sure your business name is correct. Is the text type a title or paragraph? We want to select paragraph. And then what's the topic of this text? Here we have a few options down here. You can also select other. If you can't find the correct option here, I'm happy with about. Then add what's important to mention. For example, family owned, custom jewelry, established in 2024, only New Zealand materials used. Then come down and click on Create Text. And here we have a few options that have been generated with AI. And as you can see, this is a great example of how AI can help us generate content for our website. I like this option over here because it explains exactly what our business is about by using these keywords here. Simply come down and click on Use Text, and that's going to add that content into that section. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to close this. And you can do that with all of these different sections. You can do it with your headers as well as the text content, the copy on each of your pages. So you have those two options. You can simply quick edit on the sections. If we come down here, you can see we can go quick edit, and that's going to generate the content as well as the layout over on the right hand side. Again, I can navigate up here and click on this section again. We have the layout and then the content. So you can simply make changes by using the quick edit feature. Or, like I mentioned before, you can simply double click and click on each of the different elements and you can make your edits. Now with each of our sections, we can move them up or we can move them down. We can also quick edit from the right hand side. Again, that's going to pop up this option here. If we double click here again, we can come down and we can explore section layouts, and then we have more options over here. For example, if you create a section on your website page and you want to use that section on a different website page, then what you can do is add that section to saved sections, and you can use it later on. You can also cut, copy, and duplicate and delete. Okay, so let's click out of here. Let's navigate up to our products over here. As you can see, this is a products section. What we can do is navigate over to manage products, and this is where you can manage your physical or digital products on your online store. So at the moment, you can see we have 9 default products. What you want to do is simply click here, then navigate up to more actions, and then delete the default products, and then add your own. Or alternatively, what you can do is simply locate a default product, and then you have these different options. You can promote this product, you can hide from online store, or you can click here and edit product. So what I'm going to do is change this default product by adding my own product details. What I'm going to do is delete this image and then add my own images. All I need to do is upload media and then upload from my computer. And these are the product images that I want to upload. Give it a moment for your product images to load. And with each of your images, what you can do is you can crop and edit. Here you have a bunch of options. You can crop and resize, you can adjust, you can also add text and other elements. I'm happy with my original image, so I'm going to cancel out of this and then click on all of these images and click on add to page. Here you can select a category. I'm going to go ahead and create a new category. This is going to be called women's necklaces. And I'm happy with this new category. I'm going to unselect this default category. And then again, we can add additional images or videos. Under product information, here you want to spend some time adding your product information. I'm going to quickly go ahead and do that now. And as you can see, for the product information, I've quickly added the name, ribbon, and a description. Now you can also leverage these formatting options up here, and you can also use AI to help you create a product description. You can also navigate down the page and add additional info sections. Then you want to add pricing as well as the cost of goods, profit and margin. Then come down to custom text. Now, if you allow your product to be personalized, you can add a custom text field, and your customers can add a personalization to that order. You can also add product options. For example, for me, if I had silver, gold, and bronze necklaces of this necklace type, then I can add those options in here. Now you can also add your inventory and shipping, allow for pre-orders, and you can add a subscription. For example, if you're selling a digital product of some sort, maybe it's a software or a course, then you can create a subscription and you can charge on a monthly, weekly, or yearly basis. This just depends on your business model. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to go ahead and click on save. And as you can see, that product has been saved. So what you want to do is take the time to add your products to your online store. You can also navigate up to more actions, and you can export and import your products, as well as rearrange the order of your products from the category page. If I click out of here, we can also navigate down to inventory, and this is where you can manage your product inventory. You can also manage your categories, back in stock requests, and you can find products to sell. If we click here, if you currently do not have your own products to sell, what you can do is you can connect your online store to a print-on-demand supplier. This means all you need to do is select the type of products that you want to sell on your online store. Then you just need to customize those products by adding your own custom branding and designs. With a print-on-demand integration, you don't have to worry about creating the products, inventory management, shipping, and handling. If you want to learn more about print on demand, what I'll do is add the appropriate resources and video content down below in the description. Okay, so let's navigate back over to products and let's close out of this dashboard. What we can do here is simply navigate over to choose category, and we can choose the type of category that we want to display in this product section here. I'm going to select all products, and then we can click on settings. Here you can choose what information that you want to display. Then if we click on layout, we can choose the margins, the product display style, and then the product info alignment and more down here. This just depends on how you want to display your products on each of your different pages on your website. You can see we have 3 columns and products per load is 3. Spend some time playing around with each of these different options. You also have text, design, and then more options down here. What we're going to do is close this and then navigate up to the top. Now, if we navigate up to our header here, what we can do is click on quick edit and we can make changes to the header over on the right hand side. Also, what we can do is navigate over to the left hand side and we can click on pages and menus, and we can add menu items as well as manage the different menu items that we have up here. I'm going to come down and click here and then the 3 dots and then delete this option and then delete this page because I don't need it. And in online bookings, I also do not need. So I'm going to hide from menu. And as you can see, I just have home, about, contact, and shop. Now I'm going to move shop up here. And you can see if I click here, and that's going to take me to my shop page. Now we also have cart and thank you page, booking pages, and store pages. You can also come down and add menu item. You can add a new page, dynamic pages, a link, section, or anchor. Let's navigate back over to the home page. And if we navigate over to the left-hand side and click on elements, this is where you can add specific elements. For example, I could add a button. Let's go ahead and add this button. And then you can simply drag this button around. I'm going to come down and add this button here. Then with the button, all we need to do is click on the button. And then we have these options up here. We can change the text and icon, layout, design, animation, and the link up here. I'm going to click on change text and icon, change this to shop now. Then if I click on choose a link, I'm going to select page and then click here and then category page and then all products and then done. And if someone clicks on this button, that's going to take them to all my products. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Again, if I navigate over to the left-hand side, we can add other elements. These could just be text elements. Again, a button, stripe, decorative. These could just be shapes. Then we have all these options down here. Again, if we navigate down, we've got, and you can see on our homepage, we can add another section down here from these templates. We can use AI to generate these sections, or we can choose from a pre-made section over here. If you have any saved sections, you can also add a saved section. Again, over here, we have site design. This is where you can customize the overall site design and change the theme. This is our current theme. If we click on change theme, we can go ahead and change the overall theme of our website design. If we come down and click on apps, this is where you have access to specific apps. And this just depends on what type of features that you want to add to your store. Do you want to add a social media feed? Do you want to add a review feature? This is for those that use Airbnb. If you're a restaurant, you can embed a Wix restaurant menu, a photo gallery, Wix forum. If we navigate over to categories and come down to sell online, we can add a pricing table, Wix price plans, special offers, loyalty programs. These are all different features that you can add to your online store. Let's navigate down and click on My Business. You can see that we have Wix stores enabled, professional e-commerce platform to sell online. If we come down, we also have Wix bookings. This is for service-based businesses that want to accept bookings. What I can do is navigate over here and delete this app because we do not need this app. We are not a service-based business and we do not accept bookings. We just sell products online. Again, if I come down, My Business, we can go ahead and find additional apps that we want to add to our business. Then down here we have media. Here you can find all your media, you can manage your media. And then below that, we have CMS. This is if you want to create a content-driven business and you're planning to create more pages, content, blog content, then you want to add a CMS. However, because we're just creating a simple online store, we're going to leave that for now. Again, what you want to do is jump through your different pages and customize your pages the way that you like. You can also preview what your website looks like on different devices by clicking mobile or desktop. You can then customize your content on your website pages so that it's responsive on mobile device. If I click on this section here and make changes, that's going to make changes to this content for mobile device only. For example, if I click this button and drag this down here and then head back over to desktop, you can see that the button is still in the same place down here. And on mobile, I've also added the button down here. Now, when you're ready to publish your website, simply navigate up to preview and that's going to allow you to preview what your website looks like online and then navigate over to Publish. If you click on Publish, your website is live online. Simply view your site over here. Okay, so let's close this and then navigate over to Site and then come down to My Dashboard. Again, when you want to edit your site, simply navigate over to Edit Site. Ideally, what you want to do is connect a domain and set up a business email. And remember, you cannot start collecting payments unless you upgrade to a paid plan. Let's go ahead and click on Compare Plans. Because we want to start accepting online payments, we need to choose a business and e-commerce plan. Now, with a small to medium-sized online store, you can get away with the Business Basic. And as your business grows and expands, you can upgrade to a more premium plan down the track. Again, all of these plans will give you a free custom domain for 1 year, and all of Wix branding will be removed. And like I mentioned, you can start accepting payments and you can start accepting recurring payments if your business model requires you to accept recurring payments. Customers can also create accounts. You also get a 14-day money-back guarantee on all premium plans. So, like I mentioned, get started with the Business Basic and see if Wix works for you. You can always get your money back within 14 days if you realize the Wix website builder is not an appropriate builder for you when it comes to running an online store. If Wix is not for you, then what I'll do is add other video resources down below that will compare Wix with other different online store builders. Okay, so let's head back to our dashboard. Within our dashboard, what we can do is navigate over to Sales. And again, once you upgrade, this is where you can manage all your sales. However, that is everything that I wanted to cover to help you create an online store using Wix and AI. And there we have it, guys. That is it for this Wix online store building tutorial. Now, if you have any questions about creating an e-commerce website with Wix, make sure to pop them down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this tutorial all the way through to the end. If you got value, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And that way I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.